Hi, my name is Gerhard Gschwandtner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Tom Cates, who is the founder and CEO of an innovative new company called Sales Equity. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you, Gerhard. Really excited to be here with you again and looking forward to speaking to you about sales equity.
So tell me the reasoning behind Sales Equity.
The whole world is changing very dramatically, and in many respects, we're bringing science to the function of sales and account management. And we see that happening in two directions. On the B2C marketplace, you're seeing big data, analytics, really dealing with averages and aggregates to try to predict what each individual consumer wants. Think how Netflix recommends a movie to you or Amazon recommends a product to you. On the contrary, though, in the B2B world, we're seeing it going in a completely different direction. Rather than aggregating up in big data, we're seeing what I like to call intimate big data. Really understanding a one-to-one buyer at a deep, deep level. And that's where sales equity really likes to play, with those B2B buyers helping us understand a one-to-one buyer.
So there are different methods to achieve the same results in this economy. There's Net Promoter Score, there's sophisticated market surveys, there's the traditional customer satisfaction survey. How are you different?
You know, all of those are great tools, or let me say, had been great tools. But in many respects, they're technologies of the 1980s and 1990s. We're in a very different world today. If you think about it, today almost every product and service works. So frankly, almost every product and service out there will satisfy you. And while dissatisfaction is a great predictor of somebody's disloyalty, quite frankly, satisfaction is a very poor predictor of whether or not they're going to buy from you. But you might say, hey, Tom, I've got a great brand wrapped around my great product. Well, frankly, in the B2B space, everybody's got a great brand as well. So if I can't differentiate on product and I can't differentiate on brand, what's left?
I'm really curious, what is the big problem you're trying to solve here?
Today, companies spend almost $16 billion a year on sales technology and sales training, most of it with very dubious results. What we're trying to solve is how to make sure each individual seller understands their buyer at a truly deep level, and so that they can begin to tailor their approach to each person and become that true trusted advisor.
So you are framing better questions, or you are getting the buyer involved at an earlier stage? What's your secret sauce?
Rather than measuring the satisfaction you mentioned before, because again, satisfaction is fine. As I like to joke, tastes like chicken is not a compliment. We're measuring motivation, whether somebody wants to do business with you. We've taken some interesting research and applied it to this B2B one-to-one space. And it's almost becoming a 360 feedback between you and each individual buyer. So as a seller, you understand exactly what's missing in the relationship. We help you understand how to improve it, and we coach you through what actions you need to take with that buyer.
Tom, you told me before the interview you have over a dozen customers. What has been the feedback so far?
It's been tremendous. A number of our clients have begun to see dramatic improvements in their growth. Couple areas. Immediately on contract renewal rates, we're seeing dramatic improvement in contract retention rates, cross-selling opportunities, revenue growth. Whether you're a big client, like a Fortune 500, several of ours are, all the way down to small, independent-owned companies.
Tom, who are the ideal clients for your solution? Is it more manufacturing or more service?
It's a little bit of both. All the manufacturing companies are struggling to differentiate their product. They're being commoditized, they're forced to fight on price, and so they're adding services and trying to differentiate on the people. At the other end of the spectrum, the pure service businesses, whether you're a consulting firm, an ad agency, a consulting firm, what they have to offer is their services, their advice, their counsel. Both ends of the spectrum have been very good for us.
Tom, where do you see the company growing in the next 2 to 3 years?
What we're really trying to do is be the leader in helping this new generation of B2B salespeople become experts at their craft. When I began in sales 20 plus years ago with IBM, quite frankly, we were handed a pad of paper and a pencil. Today's sellers use all kinds of technologies to really understand and drive their business forward. We think we can be the leader in that place and have a number of cool technologies coming out there.
Tom, congratulations on your success. For anybody who'd like to learn more, go to salesequity.com.